Welcome students, myself S.C. Kunde from Gokhale Education Society's JDC Bitco English Medium High School, Nasik Road. Now I am going to start your new lesson number 10, Metallurgy. In this lesson, we are going to study physical properties of metals, chemical properties of metals, then physical properties of non-metals, chemical properties of non-metals and ionic compounds, metallurgy, various concepts. What is the physical and chemical properties? A physical property is a characteristic of a substance that can be observed or measured without changing the identity of the substance. Physical properties include color, density, hardness, and melting point and boiling point. A chemical property describes the ability of a substance which undergo a specific chemical change. This is called as the chemical property. The physical properties of metals. Generally, metal exists mainly in solid state. The metals, namely mercury and gallium, exist in liquid state at room temperature. Metal possesses luster. The metallic luster goes on decreasing due to exposure to atmospheric oxygen and moisture, and also in presence of some reactive gases. We know that metals have the properties namely ductility and malleability. Similarly, all metals are good conductors of heat and electricity. Generally, all metals are hard. However, the alkali metals from group first we have studied in chapter 2nd, such as lithium, sodium and potassium are exceptions. These metals can be cut with knife as they are very soft. Metals have high melting and boiling point. For example, tungsten metal has the highest melting point. On the contrary, the melting and boiling point of the metals such as sodium, potassium, mercury, gallium are very low. A sound is produced when certain metals are struck, and this property of metal to produce sound, it is called sonority. These metals are known as sonorous metal. That means the metal which can produce sound on striking. Such metals are called as sonorous metals. Physical properties of non-metals. When properties of non-metals are considered, it is found that some non-metals are in solid state while some are in gaseous state. Exception is the non-metal bromine which exists in liquid state. Non-metals do not possess luster, but iodine is the exception as its crystals are shiny. Non-metals are not hard like metals, but diamond, which has an allotrope of carbon, is the exception. We know that diamond is the hardest natural substance. Non-metals have low melting and boiling points. Non-metals are bad conductors of heat and electricity. Graphite is an allotrope of carbon, is an exception as it is a good conductor of electricity. Chemical properties of metals. Metals are reactive. They lose electron easily and become positive charge ions. That is why metals are called electropositive. Here one activity is given. This activity you will learn at the time of practical. Reactions of metals. Now, the metals combine with oxygen on heating in air and metal oxides are formed. Sodium and potassium are a very reactive metal. Sodium metal combines with oxygen in the air even at room temperature and form sodium oxide. On exposure to air, sodium readily catches fire. Therefore, to prevent accident in the laboratory or elsewhere, it is kept in kerosene. Oxides of some metals are soluble in water. They react with water to form alkali. Question may be asked like this way. Why the sodium is kept in kerosene? Reactions of metals with water. The first two reactions are reduced from your syllabus. The second reaction is given. Calcium reacts with water slowly and less vigorously. The hydrogen gas released in this reaction collects on the surface of the metal in the form of bubbles and the metal floats on water. Twice Ca plus twice H2O, which forms twice CaOH2 plus H2 gas is liberated. The metals aluminium, iron and zinc do not react with cold or hot water, but they react with steam or form their oxides. Hydrogen gas is released in this reaction. That means first reaction twice Al plus 3H2O, which forms Al2O3 plus 3H2. Reactions of metals with dilute acid. Reactions of metals with acids. In the earlier chapter, we have looked into reactions of metals with acids. When the samples of aluminium, magnesium, iron or zinc are treated with dilute sulfuric or hydrochloric acid, sulfate or chloride salt of metals are formed. Hydrogen gas is liberated in this reaction. The reactivity of these metals can be indicated by the sequence, that is magnesium is greater than aluminium, is greater than zinc, is greater than Fe. Reactions of metals with nitric acid. Nitrate salt of metals are formed on reaction of metals with nitric acid. Various oxides of nitrogen, that is N2O, NO, NO2 are also formed in accordance with the concentration of nitric acid. The reaction is given as follows. Cu in solid state, which combines with 4HNO3 to form CuNO3 twice plus twice NO2 plus twice H2O. Reactivity series of metals. We have seen that reactivity of all metals is not the same. Different metals have different reactivity. The reagent oxygen, water and acids are not useful to determine the relative reactivities of all the metals. As all the metals do not react with them, the displacement reactions of metal with solutions of salt of other metal serves this purpose. The arrangement of metals in the increasing or decreasing order of reactivity is called reactivity series of metals. Metals are divided into the following groups according to their reactivity: highly reactive metals, moderately reactive metals and less reactive metals. Observe this reactivity series of metals given in this diagram. Reactions of metals with non-metals. Noble gases like helium, neon, argon do not take part in the chemical reaction. So far, we have seen from the reactions of metals that cations are formed by oxidation of metals. If we look into electronic configuration of some metals and non-metals, it will be seen that the driving force behind a reaction is to attain the electronic configuration of the nearest noble gas with complete octet. Metals do this by losing electrons, while non-metal do this by gaining electrons. The outermost shell of noble gases being complete, they are chemically inert. You have seen in the last standard that the ionic compound sodium chloride is formed as sodium metal gives away one electron while the non-metal chlorine takes up one electron. The reaction is given as follows: twice Na, sodium metal, plus Cl2 is a non-metal. They are combined to form twice NaCl, ionic compound. Similarly, magnesium and potassium form the ionic compound MgCl2 and KCl respectively.